where I met my husband. Hey, Nthabi. Let's do this. All right, next one. Just a general intro. Who are you? What do you do? I was drawn to your energy and I absolutely love it. Ooh. So I have an amazing energy and I'm glad that it actually transferred to other people. So this was the question that I got from someone. So I think I explained who I am, but if I can just go a little bit deeper. So I'm a professional web and graphic designer. So I graduated from Tshwane University of Technology and I'm in the creative space. I love being in the creative space. And I think at this point, my scope or my my skills or my career path has grown in a huge way because I'm now on digital marketing, so there's just so much that I do. I'm a public speaker, and this public speaking role started when I was still just young, doing motivational talks. I would start in church and just be invited to speak in schools and all of that. I also have a non-profit organization, which is an amazing organization, I must say. Making a difference to other people really fulfills my heart and I love it so much. I own a design company, a design agency called RL Designs Creative Approach. I started my company when I was still in tertiary. Yes, I was still in tertiary and I started working and I ran my business part-time, and until I decided to say, you know what, let me actually take it on full-time, and here we are now. So I'm a creative, I'm a content creator. My content creation space, it's still growing. I think I'm still polishing myself. I'm not yet there. Yes, I call myself a content creator because I do create content nevertheless, but I think I'm very early at this field because there's just so much about content creation. It's not just about posting, honey. It's not just about posting a nice picture and writing a caption. There's a lot to do with that, and I also want to get into content writing as well, because those two go hand in hand. You can post the most amazing picture, but if the caption doesn't go with the picture, honey, it's a problem. So this thing has got to balance, right? So I feel like I want to do content writing sometime in my life. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, all over the place, but I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Thanks for the question, by the way. What do you enjoy about creating content on YouTube, and what do you want your channel to achieve? Oh, this is a big question, and I think is very relevant, especially for my YouTube channel, as a creative, of course. So I enjoy being in front of a camera, okay? I honestly enjoy being in front of the camera talking to you. And not only that, I enjoy having to see you guys engage on the content and giving me amazing feedback to say, I enjoyed this video. What you said really opened my eyes. I mean, from sharing content about how to become the best version of yourself, how to start a business, being a content creator. So there are a lot of aspects in our lives that we wish to, tackle and all of that, from business, from personal, from just, self-development, business development and all of that. So I'm all about that. I'm here to empower you to be the best you, to really find that best version of yourself through the content that I create. And I believe that the aim or the excitement or the joy that makes it even greater is the fact that I love it here. I love what I'm doing. I might have been off of social media, off of YouTube for almost a month, but I needed that. And that is a topic that we can talk about later or soon, to say it's okay to take a break. So I had to take a break. It wasn't a production break or anything like that, but I just needed to rest and just be away from it a little bit, because I was getting a bit of anxiety, and you shouldn't get to that point where there's a bit of anxiety when you need to go back and push again. So I needed to take a break. So I feel like I'm all good now and I'm ready to take over. Okay, awesome. What do I want my channel to achieve? I would like to believe that at this point my channel has actually achieved, not a lot, but I think there's an achievement. The fact that I'm now over 1,000 subscribers, my channel is monetized. That is a huge achievement on its own. And also I want it to be an inspiration to other creators out there. You can be somewhere, you can start somewhere and still be somewhere else. Meaning, it's okay to start somewhere. Don't despair, or don't think that small beginnings are the end of the road, or nothing great will come out of anything that you're doing. You just have to start, right? And I know that we overuse this thing of you just have to start. I know you can't just start in J. You start with the aim of obviously achieving something greater. You start with the aim of getting results. But having said that, please make sure that you put in the work, do your research. Don't just start without having any idea of how things are done. All right? What I just said there, I'm glad that my channel has achieved what it has achieved now, but I also want to see it grow bigger in terms of having global engagement, global audience, to a point where I do amazing shows, where I get to travel around the world, meeting up with other creators. I mean, where are my American people? Yes. Where are you guys? Are you there? Comment and tell me where you're watching, so that we can interact better and just grow this platform, I also want to see my channel being part of the YouTube Black community. Yes, I want that. That is my goal as well. The fact that I had taken a break almost a month from YouTube doesn't mean that I'm not consistently pushing this goal that I have, but it's because it's okay to take a break. Yes, we'll talk about that one day. It's okay to take a break. Never feel like creating content every day is what you need to do. Understand that in the process you'll have to take breaks, because if you don't, you will break. And I don't think you want to break. Do you? I thought so. You don't. Anyway, let's move to the next question. I hope I answered that. Do you avoid conflict or face it? Let's face it. Avoiding conflict will only bring you trouble. So, facing it is the way to go. Well, there are conflicts that you realize that this one, it's not going anywhere. So it's not even necessary to actually, handle it or face it. If it's something that you have no control over, don't even bother. But having said that, make sure that everything that happens in your life, you face it head on. Deal with it the best way possible. Okay? What was my first job? So my very first job was working as a tutor. So I was a tutor, student assistant type of apps. So I was teaching Visual Basic programming, and I was in second year at the time, or third year. I think I was on third year. On third year. So I got to be a tutor, and I know you didn't ask, but I'll tell you anyway. I was earning 750 at the time. Yeah, but I was working two times a week. I think on Wednesdays and Fridays. Yeah. I remember, 750 a month. It was better than nothing. It was a lot then. All right. How do you like spending your birthday? First of all, I just turned 35 a few days ago. Yes, I'm a Pisces queen, okay? So I turned 35 in February. So you can guess which day. You can guess which day. And you can guess, of course, which year I was born in. The fact that I'm 35, do your calculations, okay? Anyway, it was the most beautiful birthday ever, and please make sure you subscribe because you're gonna find out more about it. Yes, so stick around. What did I want to say? Okay, I love celebrating birthdays. I think birthdays are just amazing. That is just one day that it comes once a year, and you have to make the most of it. Okay, you have to make the most of it. That's how I feel. All right, so I love having a bit of celebration, be it spending time with my family, my loved ones, my friends. Listen, I'm in. All right, or even doing something meaningful on the day. So for this year, I've decided to give away, I think it was 90% of my clothes. Is it 90? Let me say 85, because after sorting them out, I realized that I still have a couple of things. So I think 85% of my clothes, yes, I've given away 85% of my clothes, and well, they're still here, by the way. So I haven't given them away as yet. I'm going to be doing it in a few days. So that is something that I wish to do for my birthday. And even doing charity work. I remember this other year I went to a school. We donated sanitary towels there, and it was the most amazing birthday ever. The kids got to sing for me, you know, it was just super amazing. So just celebrating, being with my loved ones, be it having a party, going out for lunch, you know, yeah, all the works. And by the way, the one that I had just had was just super amazing. Hubby did the most. Anyway, let's move. Do you prefer people who are blunt or people who choose their words carefully? I think a bit of both. I prefer that you be blunt and just be real. Just be real. Just be real. Don't fake it or anything. Be real. But at the same time, choose your words carefully. Don't just say words, even though those words are relevant, but just don't be insensitive. Choose your words right and just have an understanding of who you're talking to and the tone that you use. I think that's more relevant. So be blunt, be real. That's what we're all about here. Be real, and at the same time, choose your words carefully. Yeah, a bit of both. Which is your favorite book? So I think for this year, the book that I read is Crazy Faith by Mike Todd. I think is my current best book at the moment, and mainly because of so many things that I got to learn from that book and how I got to rediscover myself. And yeah, I think that's the book. Where I met my husband. Hey, Nthabi. Okay, so I met my husband on Facebook. Yes, I met my husband on social media. He DM'd me and we had a conversation. We started being friends, and then later, after 3 years, listen, we started being friends. I thought the guy wanted me, but nothing was happening. And then we got to be friends, lost touch. Couple of years later, 3 years later, we got back into contact, and then voila. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Tut, tut. So yeah, that is me in a nutshell. Thank you so much, RealFam. I appreciate your time watching this. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Listen, I'm gonna bring amazing content. I know I was away for a while, but you know me. I'm your girl. Well, if it's your first time, please stay. please stay. You're about to be amazed, okay? Love you so much, Real Fam. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to make today count, and yeah, I love you always.